Today I'm going to show you exactly what we do when we produce a marketing strategy for our clients. Producing a marketing strategy is basically moving from research to action. If you choose your tactics, like running a LinkedIn ad or a TikTok ad, before you've defined your audience, your strategy will fail. So first of all, we always explain to our clients how marketing works, because there is a misconception in the UK that marketing is just making things look pretty. And everyone now obviously thinks that they can do that themselves with AI. That is not a marketing strategy. Feel free to pause this and read that yourselves. The first thing we do is we conduct market research. So we will have a look at your industry. Typically, we only work in property and recruitment, so we're already pretty in the know when it comes to those industries, but that doesn't mean that we don't have to go looking for additional knowledge or additional research. Things change. So every time we produce a strategy, we look for what's changed in the market. Next, we will look at what could be called your ICP, your ideal customer profile. And a lot of estate agencies in particular are very guilty of saying, well, everyone that needs to sell a house. I said this to a client the other day and they loved it. When you try and speak to everybody, you're speaking to nobody. You have got to hone in. And I don't mean in every aspect of your marketing, but every time you put out content, you need to hone in on exactly who you're speaking to. Who do you want to hear and listen to what you're about to say? Next, we look at what we call a SWOT analysis. You may have heard that. It's quite a common term in business. But for those of you who don't know, it means strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So we will assess all of your marketing materials. Now, our mini audit is where I will look at your digital activity to basically give you this SWOT analysis on what your current efforts are doing for you. With a strategy audit, a strategy SWOT analysis, we look at every single thing. We look at your processes, your pricing, we look at your activity, we look at gaps in the market, we look at your competitors, we look at your history, we look at your previous successes, your previous failures, we look at your print marketing, your digital marketing. We look at your messaging. We look at your valuation wording. We literally drill down on every single little thing that we possibly can to identify your strengths, your weaknesses, and your opportunities. We'll look at your assets and touch points, which is your content. Later, you'll see that we do competitor analysis. So we will look at where's the gap? What can you be doing that your competitors aren't? What are your competitors doing lots of that you're not?